Last but most certainly not least, Aries, you are up for the May 2022 Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, Aries, as I always say, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your life better than I ever could. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to use one of my oracle decks right quick. May I have the energy for Aries for May 2022? May I have the energy for Aries for May 2022? May I have the energy for Aries for May 2022? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What does Aries need to know for May 2022? What does Aries need to know for May 2022? What is it that Aries needs to hear? May I have the energy for Aries for May 2022? Energy for Aries. Something told me to take this card. For May 2022. All right, may I have a card, please, for Aries? The card that I was told to take was anxiety. Some of you might be having anxiety. The garden and the gate and the world. What's at the bottom of the deck? Caring connections. Something told me to tell you, Aries, some of you might feel like you don't have anyone around you who actually cares right now, but they do. There are people around you who care more than you know. Just, again, take what resonates, leave what that was just something that I heard. So, yeah. There may be some anxiety going on for whatever's happening right now. The garden and the gate, that one is more like Eight of Swords energy. Some of you may be feeling like you can't break through, but really you can. The answer is already within you. Because if you notice, all you have to do is just open the gate and leave and go towards the sunshine and do that. So, trying to see if I'm picking up anything else. I'm really on this trapped energy. The world is here. The world in the tarot deck is usually about a completion of a cycle. It can also be about recognition, learning a lesson. But what I'm hearing is that you have the world in your hand and you don't even realize it. That's sort of what I'm hearing. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you are questioning your abilities, questioning your value. Don't question your value. I feel like some of you might be questioning your value on certain levels or multiple levels, whether it is related to work or whether it's related to friendships, to family. It's sort of like you're questioning things. And honestly, going back to this Caring Connections card, there are people around you who love you and who care about you, whether it's on the job, whether it's in your family, whether it's friends. There are people who care about you, and it's kind of funny. Under the Caring Connections is a man holding a heart. So this sort of confirms what I'm talking about. Some of you, your anxiety is, I'm looking at it as fear, and I'm thinking of the acronym false evidence appearing real. You have the whole world in your hand. You just don't realize it, is what I'm picking up. Let me go ahead and take something from my other deck right quick. Energy for Aries for May 2022. Energy for Aries for May 2022. Energy for Aries for May 2022. What is it that Aries needs to know? What is it that Aries needs to know? What is it that Aries needs to know? It's sort of like you're questioning your place in the world, is what I'm getting. What is it that Aries needs to know? What is it that Aries needs to know? And if you're wondering what that is my loud refrigerator. But I'm thankful I have a refrigerator, so it's all good. What is it that Aries needs to know? Some of you might be receiving a wedding proposal, and it's actually going to shock you. Thank you. Wow. Lovers came out. It says, there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. And at the bottom of the deck is the moon, which the moon can also deal with fear in the tarot deck. Obviously, this is the oracle deck, but still. It says, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. You need to be confident in yourself. Again, I feel like you have the world in your hand and you don't even know it. That's what it's like. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let's go ahead and do some tarot cards right quick. May I have the energy for Aries for May 2022? May I have the energy for Aries for May 2022? May I have the energy for Aries for May 2022? What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? Energy for Aries for May 2022. What is it that Aries needs to hear? What is it that Aries needs to hear? Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Some of you might be moving away from a certain situation as well. Someone, I'm just going to call it as I see it. Aries, you might be a runner. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Because again, I was picking up proposal. Someone might want to get serious and you might be going off in the other direction. You might put on your track shoes and go. But again, be true to yourself. That's what it says. It says there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So yeah, but someone does care about you. Man holding a heart and carrying connections. They really care about you. Indecision is at the bottom of man holding a heart. So someone may make an offer to you and you just don't know how to deal with it. Hence, why you might be moving away from it. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because again, swords is air energy. May I have some cards for Aries, please? For those of you not dealing with the love situation, this could be related to something else. Yeah. Aries, the Ten of Pentacles came out in the reverse. The Hierophant came out in reverse. The Seven of Cups came out. Three of Wands came out. It's like you don't want to commit to something. Could be a person in a relationship or it could be something totally different. Whatever it is, someone doesn't want to commit. It could be them who doesn't want to commit. But honestly, Aries, I feel like this is you. You don't want to commit to something. Take it as it resonates. There may be a lot of options, but also there could be confusion. Because Seven of Cups can be options, but it can also be confusion. 2, you could be dealing with a water sign or an earth sign. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Ten of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Cups energy is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have Three of Wands. It seems like some of you might be waiting for something better. You feel that something better is coming in. Again, Three of Wands is kind of related to the world in a way. Again, I feel like you have the world in your hands and you don't even realize it. But whatever this is, your ships are coming in. Wands energy is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. There is definitely an offer coming in. Someone is making an offer. Is what this is. It's just like, I don't think it's the offer that you want. Whether it's romance, whether it's a job, whether it's whatever. Something that requires an actual commitment. I don't think you want it. I might title this, You Don't Want the Commitment. Because I'm picking up a lot of that energy. Like you just do not want it. Like you're good. Let me just take another card right quick. Whoa. Thank you. What's this? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. You're holding back. You don't want it. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ace of Wands. You want something different. Something new. Something that lights passion. That might be why you don't want to accept it, because it doesn't spark that fire in you. It isn't something that you're passionate about, which is why you don't want it. You're like, if I can't be passionate about it, I don't want it. So you don't want the commitment, whatever this thing is, whether it's love, job, family, what else? You know, take your pick of things that require a major commitment. But you just don't want it. So yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. But going back to this lovers thing, there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So if you rejecting whatever this offer of commitment is being true to yourself, then so be it. Because again, you have the world in your hand. You do. But I feel like you're also waiting on a different type of commitment from somewhere else. That might be why where this anxiety is coming from, and this garden and the gate, where you're just staying put because you're hoping that the actual commitment that you want to come in, Three of Wands, does come in. But for right now, the offer that is made to you, you're going to hold back. You don't want it. All right, Aries, that is all I have for you. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Aries, be blessed.